I could order it.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight for our Village of Alsip Committee meeting. Today's Monday, May 12th, 2025, and we will call this meeting in order at 7:35 p.m. Can you call the roll, please?
Trustee Dalzell?
Here.
Trustee Juarez Mendoza is absent. Trustee McLaughlin? Here. Trustee Murphy?
Here.
Trustee Navas Barza is absent. Trustee Peretta?
Here.
Mayor Ryan?
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Certainly, I want to start off by saying thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. It's really a big night for our village and certainly this village board. I want to offer a short officer's report before we get into the inauguration festivities this evening, and just to simply thank all the volunteers that came out this past Saturday for our village-wide cleanup day. I really appreciate you folks, everybody that came out. Everybody in the audience here as well, too. Just a reminder, we do YouTube all of our meetings. We have a camera in the ceiling faced at us. You guys look great. You know, we're the ones that got to comb our hair if you have any. So it's, what you call it, we're out and working the streets. And I tell you, every year, Trustee Murphy, not disappointed. You know, once again, we found 2 trophies on the Cicero Avenue Bridge, you know.
2 dirty diapers?
2 dirty diapers.
Oh.
Man. I don't know who can bring themselves to flipping a diaper out the window, but
Man.
2 people did. So.
Who could bring themselves to pick it up?
I know. Chris, I think they were waiting for us. That's all, you know. So anyway, thank you. And I want to thank all the families for being here this evening as well. First on our agenda this evening, folks, we've got the report and note that the results of the April 1st, 2025 consolidated election has confirmed the following candidates for office have been confirmed and are present this evening to receive the oath of office from our good friend, retired Cook County Judge Matthew Coughlin. Some of the new trustees, as we come up and take your oath of office, if you would please take your place up on the dais when you're finished. And I'd like to thank Judge Coughlin for being here this evening. Matt's been a friend for over 30-some years, retired criminal court judge down on 26th in California. So, Matt, almost every time I've had the fortune of being elected, you've been there for us, so thank you for being with us this evening. I'd like to take this on, as we showed on our agenda this evening. I want to go in reverse order. I'd like to seat all of the trustees, the clerk, followed by myself last. So I'd like to start the oath of office process, inviting Judge Coughlin up. And our first oath of office, I had these wrong on the agenda, but I'd like to have Bill Love come up first. Bill?
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, William C. Love,
I, William C. Love,
having been elected to the office of village trustee
having been elected to the office of village trustee
in and for the county of Cook
in and for the county of Cook
and the state of Illinois,
and the state of Illinois,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the state of Illinois,
and the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of village trustee
of village trustee
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Next, I'd like to invite Jennifer Cahill up. Jennifer?
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Jennifer M. Cahill,
I, Jennifer M. Cahill,
having been elected to the office of village trustee
having been elected to the office of village trustee
in and for the county of Cook
in and for the county of Cook
and the state of Illinois,
and the state of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the state of Illinois,
of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of village trustee
of village trustee
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Next, I'd like to invite incumbent trustee David Peretta.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, David A. Peretta,
I, David A. Peretta,
having been elected to the office of village trustee
having been elected to the office of village trustee
in and for the county of Cook
in and for the county of Cook
in the state of Illinois,
in the state of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I'll support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the state of Illinois,
and for the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of village trustee
of village trustee
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, trustee Peretta. Next, I'd like to invite our village clerk, Renee Harding.
I, Renee N. Harding,
I, Renee N. Harding,
having been elected
having been elected
to the office of village clerk
to the office of village clerk
in and for the county of Cook
in and for the county of Cook
and the state of Illinois,
and the state of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the state of Illinois,
of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of village clerk
of village clerk
to the best of my
to
ability.
the best of my abilities.
I, John D. Ryan,
I, John D. Ryan,
having been elected
having been elected
to the office of village president
to the office of village president
in and for the county of Cook
in and for the county of Cook
and the state of Illinois,
and the state of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the state of Illinois,
of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of office
of village president
of village president
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
Before I offer my comment, was there any of the newly elected trustees that wanted to say, or clerk, did you want to say anything on your behalf yet?
I just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and supporting me for another 4 years, especially my clerk ladies over there. And I just appreciate everyone's support, and I'm glad everyone came out today, and congratulations to everybody.
Very good. John?
I just want to thank everybody, especially the current board. They've been so supportive as I navigate through making the decision to not only run, but guide me through along the way. Department heads, everybody in the village have been amazing. So thank you all for being here tonight.
Very good. Bill?
Just thank everyone for their support, and I hope that I can fulfill these duties and obligations as stated, the best of my ability, and make everyone proud.
Very good. Thank you.
Well, I can just diddle that. I want to just thank everybody personally. It's been a pleasure the last 4 years. And I enjoy helping people, and I enjoy solving problems, and I'm looking forward to the next 4 years. Congratulations to the newly elected trustees and clerk and Mayor Ryan. I'm looking forward for another 4 years, but thank you very much. Thank you.
Very good. Thanks, Jim. If you haven't been to any of our meetings, the trustees always like when I have a speech or something to say. Sometimes I hate showing up without a report. You know, I remember we had a slow week one week about a year ago, and I had to bring up. Remember the cicadas? I had a full report on cicadas. You know, that kind of thing. So all good. Exactly. You got to keep your audience, at bay. But I'd like to certainly share the following with everyone. I wish to congratulate all of the newly elected and incumbent officials for your willingness to become public servants. As my office manages the village, but it's the role of the trustees to approve policies and expenditures, while the village clerk is responsible for all the transactions, record keeping, et cetera, that's essential to maintaining business in this village of Alsip. I'm grateful for the opportunity to serve the village of Alsip for a third term. The designation of village president is such because the village does not utilize a manager or an administrator, thus having my office responsible for administrative decisions as its leader. Leadership is not being in charge. It is about taking care of people in your charge. We are tasked with providing optimal public service and safety 24/7, 365 days a year. I certainly value the relationships I have with the village department heads and the employees, and especially my administrative assistant, Becky Smith, who does her best to improve morale amongst the employees while collaborating with me for resolve to daily issues, promoting events, and beautifying our community at large. Alsip is home to 20,000 residents at night, 40,000 approximately during the day, and we strive to make this a great place, a great community to live and work. This community has witnessed over $360 million worth of expanded development and new construction during my administration's past 8 years, and this strong industrial presence is what keeps Alsip's tax base strong. Until a recent triennial assessment by the county, Alsip boasted the 4th lowest property taxes in the South Chicago suburbs. I'm a we guy, not a me guy. And I just want to speak to some of our team members here, our department heads. Our finance director, Maria Alexichuk, her team is tackling mandated audits every day. There's just so much that goes on besides the audits, but this has really inundated her team upstairs. Our human resource manager, Tony Fasano, assists all aspects of the village insurances and our collective bargaining agreements. Our office supervisor, Erica O'Donnell's staff, oversees record keeping and collections, and they do a wonderful job at that, and they're very, very nice people. Building Commissioner Roger Early is managing code enforcement and development of new properties and whatnot. And Water Commissioner Andy Karpinski. Andy just joined our team recently. He's doing a great job of promoting, making sure that all of our water is healthy and keeping us all safe in that regard. Our Fire Chief, Tom Stasinski. Tom is promoting training all the time and equipment ideas for the fire department that we haven't utilized prior. Our Police Chief, Jay Miller, is introducing numerous software and camera ideas, as well as reestablishing, which he did in the last few years, our accreditation with the Illinois Law Enforcement Accreditation Program. Jay, great job on that. None of this would be possible, none of this would function, I should say, without the infrastructure behind the scenes, as Alsip has a phenomenal IT manager, Brian Massari, and his assistant, Leon. As myself and most of the village staff rely on Brian to get our jobs done, including his extensive knowledge of safety, equipment, technology, benefiting everyone that living in our community or just passing through. The friends I've made with all the South suburban communities over the last 8 years and the dialogue I've learned is truly something that you must experience and perfect. As when I was first elected the village president, my predecessor handed me a key to an empty office on a paperclip with no assistant, no mentor. This exception is the advice I get and support from our legal team, from the Lewis Kankar Law Offices, who represents dozens of municipalities across the Southland. And we really thank Vince Kankar, Mike, and Joe Kankar. They're a wonderful organization to work with. I also want to recognize, and I didn't have my speech, but Mayor Polk is here this evening from Burnham. Mayor, thank you for being with us this evening, too. Thank you. I will continue giving 110% effort to keep bringing in concepts and support for the betterment of the community while investing in the people and equipment that keep us safe and working efficiently. This past week, 2 of the councils of government that we are members of asked me to participate at a committee level in collaboration with Cook County and as a member of the Board of Directors with the Illinois Municipal League, which is the marquee organization for representing local governments within the state of Illinois. Through instruction, advocacy, and especially information that's shared about every House and Senate bill being discussed that will possibly impact, everyone's life in Illinois. I want to be part of that, and I think Alsip should be a part of that conversation to hopefully make a difference here and across the rest of the state. In closing, let's plan to plan more. Let's continue focusing on a variety of goals, including community revitalization, as many of our neighborhoods still lack something as basic as having sidewalks and more streetlights to create more safe passage, and sustainability initiatives to keep the costs down and not ask more of our taxpayers by prioritizing fiscal responsibility and ensuring the delivery of essential services. Rick Dalzell, our trustee Dalzell, gave me this line back when we first got elected in 2011. I live by it. It's like, leaders don't start out as leaders. They only wish to make a difference. Because it's not about your role, it's about your goal. It's to keep everybody safe. And I live by that. Rick, that's a great saying all the time, too. Thank you. Lastly, thank you to everyone who came out tonight to support these village board members, and especially my beautiful wife, Claudia. Claudia had to get you in there and stuff, too. So, who has been very understanding of my commitment to this community, and my son, Nicholas, who couldn't be with us tonight. He lives out of state. But he's very passionate about this village and articulates such at everyone's door during campaign season. You'll know if Nick was at your door. He's going to explain why Alsip needs great leadership. So thank you, Nick. And again, finally, just thank you for everybody being here for us. It was very nice of everybody to come out tonight, and I'm looking forward to working with everyone for the next 4 years. Very good. Have a great evening. Thank you. We'll finish up. We didn't put a lot on the agenda this evening. I did put on there, I asked the board at our last meeting, I'd like to request a consensus from the village board to support my application to the Illinois Municipal League's Board of Directors. Again, as I said in my speech, I think it's very important for Alsip to participate in meetings. Most of these are almost all Zoom, but the Illinois Municipal League is a major function of how local governments are affected by decisions made by our legislators down in Springfield. And this is more or less a watchdog group, but they're a respected group to try and look out for your best interest as far as residents and especially being a taxpayer. So was there any questions on that, trustees, if I can answer anything? At this time, I'd like to ask the clerk to poll the board for a consensus to approve that application. I have to have it in by Thursday this week.
Roll call number 1 for consensus. Trustee Dalzell.
Yes.
Trustee McLaughlin.
Yes.
Trustee Murphy.
Yes.
Trustee Peretta.
Yes.
Trustee Cahill.
Yes.
Trustee Love.
Yes.
You have your consensus.
Thank you very much, everybody. Moving on for the rest of our report, we'll start with our clerk's report. Clerk Harding.
Thank you, Mayor. I have the presentation of the May 5th, 2025 board meeting minutes, and that was all I had, Mayor.
All right, thank you. We didn't need an attorney this evening. This is a committee meeting. We don't have an attorney for that. Our engineer is here, Jeff Agin. Jeff?
Thank you, Mayor. Just a reminder, smoke testing is going to be coming up in the Davis Estates area. Be on the lookout for mailings and door hangers. Work should be starting on that sometime after Memorial Day, shortly thereafter. And then also roadway maintenance, we're preparing plans and specifications for that, and we should be out for bids with that project in early June.
Okay. And I always like to preface sometimes, so if folks don't always know what a smoke test is, what we do is they push white smoke through all the sanitary sewers in town, and if any of it comes up through a lawn or a street someplace, we know we have a leak or a crack there we need to address. So that's what they mean by a smoke test. So, thanks, Jeff. We've reached the public forum aspect of our agenda. Did anybody in the audience wish to address the board this evening? Looked like you were making a move there. Mayor Polk, come on up. Trying to fake me out, Claude? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, congratulations to everyone, and I'm a part-time comedian. So, Mayor, you know we have a lot of work to do and a lot of anxiety, and sometimes we get a lot of complaints and things. So sometimes I think we just need a little laugh to go along with it. So, I mean, that was a Michigan farmer, and he moved to South America, and every year he would send his uncle a Christmas gift. And this particular year, he sent him a bird, a live bird from South America. So a couple of weeks after Christmas, he called him and see if he got the bird. He said he did. And he asked him, how did he like him? He said the bird was good. The nephew said, what? You mean to tell me you ate my bird? He said that bird was very smart. He was very expensive. I mean, he could play the piano, and the bird could speak 2 languages. Yeah, then the uncle said, well, he should have said something. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Mayor. Anybody else? That's gonna be an easy one to remember too, Mayor Polk. Yeah. I did. Right. Sometimes. Thank you very much. Actually, the clerk just reminded me as I was taking my speech. Mr. Frater, I stand corrected. Mike, where is he? I saw you when you came in. Mike, thank you very much. Sometimes, like anything else, you put so many words on a piece of paper. But, Mike, I'm telling you, Mike Frater is our Public Works Superintendent. Mike, I certainly had you in here. I skipped right over that line and stuff, so I apologize and stuff yet, too. So good catch there, clerk, you know. So,
Erica and Becky.
Okay, thank you very much. But, Mike, thank you very much for what you guys do. And I tell you, I'm on Mike's back quite a bit. You know, I tell you what, you know, certainly public safety is very important to you. But none more important in any community or company than the guys that make sure the roads are clear, the guys that make sure the sewers are good for you, and the guys. And you guys come out whenever you. And I know you don't want to come out on a Sunday and look in somebody's sewer, Mike, but you guys will do it. So thank you very much for what you do too. Thank you. Next, we have our standing committee reports. We'll start with Finance and IT. Trustee McLaurin.
Thank you, Mayor. I will have the usual list of payroll and accounts payable for approval next week, and that's all I have.
All right, thank you. Next, our Fire Committee report. Trustee Murphy.
Nothing for tonight, Mayor. Chief, did you have any? No? Good? That's
Chief, we still got any bites on that old fire truck we're getting rid of?
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to let me know when they're going to come down up from Louisville and come pick it up.
Nice, so that's still on. Okay, good.
Hopefully within the next week or so.
We're anticipating a new tower ladder fire truck coming in when? Maybe September?
Hopefully end of June, beginning of July. We go
wow.
next week for the midpoint inspection. So compartments are on, ladders on, so we'll see where they're at, and pray that we'll be having it in beginning of July.
Sounds great. Thank you. Next, we have the Police and Traffic Safety Report. Trustee Dalzell.
Not to be outdone by the mayor, I've got a 65-minute presentation I'd like to
nice.
Go over. So light them if you got them, and nothing for this evening.
Come on, man, you're disappointed me. I was waiting for that.
No, you took the wind out of my sails.
Gotcha. Thank you. Next, we had the Public Work and Boat Launch Report Committee.
I'm not sure who's taking that over.
Well, I'll tell you what, temporarily, how about we'll assign to Trustee Cahill, how about that?
Sounds good. First, I have presentation of the Public Works April 2025 monthly activity report, and second, the presentation of the Alsip bicycle and pedestrian plan by Eric Mueller of Epstein Engineering. Is he here, Mayor?
No, and I apologize for, I wasn't sure who was going to do that part of it, but considering the audience, it's going to be a great meeting, but we're going to postpone that until June 9th, and we're going to be submitting our survey that we've worked with these engineers for almost a year to promote more bicycle and safe passage for bikes and pedestrians. So we got a lot of streets in our community that are all owned by the state or county, and we're pushing to have new sidewalks put in, bike paths. I mean, in a highly dense community like this, you need more functional ways to get around and make it safe. And they did a great job. So look forward to a presentation from them June 9th. Thank you. Next, we'll go to the sewer and water report. How about temporarily we'll assign this to Trustee Love?
Thank you, Mayor. Commissioner Kopinski would like to provide an update of the school and child care facility lead monitoring inventory mandated by the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency.
Mayor and the board, I'd like to table this for next week's meeting, if that's all right.
Absolutely, that's fine, Andy.
There's nothing pressing that we need to discuss about it, so we can just table it.
Okay, very good, thank you. Next, the Building and Health Report, Trustee Parada.
Thank you, Mayor. No agenda this evening.
Okay, thank you. Human Resource and Insurance, Trustee Murphy.
No report tonight, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Economic Development, Trustee Cahill.
No report this evening, Mayor.
Okay. Village Properties, Trustee McLaughlin.
No report this evening, Mayor.
All right. Next, Ordinance and Legislation, Trustee Parada.
No report, Mayor.
All right, thank you. And then we'll go to Planning and Zoning and Licenses. We'll go to Trustee Love.
Presentation, list of licenses and review dated May 5th, 2025 through May 16th, 2025. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. Did anybody have any presentations, petitions, or communications they wanted to share? Any unfinished business?
You know, there's a lot of flowers out there, I noticed.
I believe they're at a discounted price, and you can probably see Becky Smith tomorrow if you want to stop in and buy some. Becky, they're still available, discounted now? Okay. When is it? When's the sale over? Tomorrow. Tomorrow? Okay. Anybody looking for some great flowers or flower beds? Of course you do. That would be my house and carrying those and stuff, yeah, too.
Cash and carry?
Yeah. So, any unfinished business? Then can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We'll adjourn this meeting at 8 p.m. Thank you much, again, folks, for coming out tonight, and enjoy the rest of your night.